Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my top 15 favorite national costumes for Miss Universe 2023. Welcome! So this is my national costume video. I have already watched the entire national costume show, so I was able to pick my top 15 favorites. Again, let me just repeat what I always say. This is more on a subjective basis. So this is purely what I think is good and what I like personally. So if your favorite is different from mine, then that's okay too. So what we're going to do here is that let's discuss and see if we share and agree the same list and the same winners for national costume. So here are my top 15 favorites, starting with my number 15, Brazil. Maria Bresciani. Her national costume was extremely stunning. It is a tribute to the blue macaw, and the headpiece looked beautifully done and well made together with the other two extra heads on the side as well. I love them. They were so good, and I'm also amazed at the amount of details being put into the feathers at the back. Well done. Number 14, Honduras. Zin Clemente. It is so unimaginable how much effort and artistry that was being invested in this costume. Although it looked like she's struggling because of the weight, and it's really obvious, but the smile on her face was very consistent, and I love her for that. Also, each and every detail of the gems and the design and the details on the outfit was commendable. It looked absolutely stunning and jaw-dropping for sure. Number 13, Nicaragua. Shanice Palacios. Of all bird costumes that we've seen in pageantry, this is by far one of the most beautiful bird costumes we've seen. The combination of black and silver details looked absolutely beautiful, and the crystal details were just amazing. And add on to that, Shanice was able to execute the costume beautifully. Well done to her. She really sold and showcased that costume so damn well. Number 12, South Africa. Brioni Govender. Although I have seen that before, I am still amazed at South Africa's national costume. The explosion of colorful details on the green fabric is such a treat for the eyes. And at the same time, I love how it embraces multicultures. The details on her head, her forehead, her neck, and her arms were absolutely beautiful, and each and every detail were in cohesion with each and every part of the costume, which makes it an amazing outfit overall. Number 11, Puerto Rico. Carla Gilfu. Her costume gives tribute to the architecture of Old San Juan, and I think the costume was so beautiful and made with such an artistic and creative mind. The back piece was unique and out of this world, and shaping it as a curved shape was so smart and beautiful. The details were also amazing, and the dress was also a perfect accompaniment to the costume. Number 10, Nigeria. 𝐂𝐒. It represents the strength of women, specifically the three queens that made an impact in the country. So to me, it's a big kudos to Nigeria because the costume was fantastic. In a very good way, it actually looked like straight out of an online game, which I still love very, very much. I love the back piece, which I'm not sure if it was swords, but I'm loving them very, very much. And it was showcased beautifully. Number 9, El Salvador. Isabella Garcia Manzo. What a beautiful national costume. It was really obvious how El Salvador invested well on the costume. The light effects were absolutely amazing. The headpiece was impeccable, and the details were just mind-blowing. I also love her dramatic and very confident way of showcasing the costume, and many people are saying that she has been exposed too long on that stage. Well, that's the advantage of being the host country, so I don't really mind, and I love the costume. Number 8, Indonesia. Fabienne Gronveld. Now this is what you call a national and high caliber costume. As usual, what she was wearing was beautifully detailed and it truly sticked to its inspiration and to the culture of Indonesia. However, I think the artistry of the costume was top notch, especially with how the headpiece was made to hold that long, especially with all those details and all. It surely was mind-blowing, and I think it is one of the top contenders for the national costume without a doubt. Number 7, Mongolia. Namunzul bat magnay. Mongolia's costume is definitely realistic and believable, and I love how it embraced culture and tradition. I know that some of you may overlook Mongolia's costume, but I love it very, very much. It looked majestic and giving us that royalty vibes with a little bit of Mongolian touch. Number 6, Venezuela. Diana Silva. Venezuela definitely gave us a show. For her costume, I love that she stayed loyal to their inspiration and she has showcased it beautifully. The mask was beautifully made as well and her costume looked great too. I also enjoyed the additional feathers at the back because it gave some more lively elements during her execution. So well done to Venezuela. Now here are my top 5 favorites. Starting with my number 5, Peru. Camila Escribens. This is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful costumes that Peru has showcased in an international stage. Not only that, it fits Camila perfectly as if it was truly hers. Her personality really works along with the costume. The costume was given life by Camila as she demonstrates with so much personality and confidence. The costume itself is majestic and fascinating on its own, and the gold details were perfection, and thank goodness that someone who wore it is someone like Camila, who really gave justice to the majestic feature of the costume. Number 4, the Philippines. Michelle D. I am going to put a little bit of bias here, but this is a bias with defense. First of all, this is a very innovative costume from the Philippines because this is something new, not the typical and the repeated theme all the time. So this is really something new, so that's already a plus points for me. Second, this is purely based on Michelle's credentials as an Air Force reservist, and having a costume based on your personal credential is incredible. And I will tell you that anyone who would do that would earn some more love from me because it's taking the costume, representing a country, but giving a personal touch as well. So that's really another plus points for the Philippines too. Also, I love how Michelle incorporated the back part with tourism slogan of the country. So well done, Philippines. Number 3, Mexico. Melissa Flores. What a fantastic costume. This is the kind of costume that when you see it, you can easily say it is from Mexico. I cannot describe how fascinated I am with the costume. The details to the outfit was mind-blowing, and I also love the shoulder piece with some lights on, and the headpiece and the owl staff looked incredible. The costume is surely believable because Melissa looked amazing in it. One of my personal favorites for sure. Number 2, Thailand. Antonia Porcil. Her costume is out of this world. The details of this costume is absolutely amazing, and it still amazed me up to today. I cannot imagine the effort being put into and every detail of this costume, and to me that is surely commendable. Also, what made Antonia put herself at number 2 in this ranking is I love how Antonia sticked with some impressive execution from the beginning till the end. She gave a performance while showcasing her country's costume and culture to the world, and to me, that's perfection. But to me, my choice for best in national costume goes to number 1, Trinidad and Tobago. Faith Gillizo. When she came out, I immediately knew that we have a winner in her. It takes an immense amount of skills, talent and balance to walk on stilts. And Trinidad and Tobago just showed the world how wonderful and fun it is to be in their country. I love the execution very much. The costume was very festive, and you can really see in Faith as she demonstrated the costume that she loved it very much. She enjoyed it very much, showcasing her country. And to me, that is how you perform in national costume, which is why, to me, no question, Trinidad and Tobago is a clear winner. So that's it. These are my top choices and my favorites for the national costume of Miss Universe 2023. And you know what's happening? After this is my final prediction. And after that is another final prediction, but the people's choice. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.